What's going on, guys? Dippin Diesel back. We are trying to adjust these coilovers on the second gen that we did the axle swap on. So if you guys are new to the channel, this is my 2001 Dodge Ram 2500. This truck was two-wheel drive, and we went ahead and put an MV 4500 rebuilt, powder coated with the transfer case. And since we have the transfer case, we are doing an axle swap. It's been a while since I've been working on this. Longer than I wish it would take, but we are getting some progress done. I just come to the realization, I know nothing really about coilovers just from watching a couple videos and reading a couple forums. Other than that, I pretty much know nothing about coilovers. And when I had this down, you guys saw all the pictures, you know, it's sitting on its own weight and all this other stuff. Well, like I said in the last video, this slide was hitting this stop nut right here, so it wasn't fully at ride height. So today I thought, okay, I'm gonna grab a jack, lift the truck up enough to get pressure off that slot or that stop nut, twist it up, and it's gonna sit lower without it hitting the stop nut, the slide. I went ahead, lifted it up, jacked that stop nut all the way up, sat it back down. I had like 3 inches of travel. I'm like, dude, these are 14-inch coilovers. I should not have 3 inches of travel out of this shock. Or I guess 3 inches down, and it would be 11 inches up. I was like, I cannot do that. I'm gonna lift it up again, slide that preload down. So this is your preload right here. Every inch, whatever kind of coilover you do, every inch is I don't know, maybe 1 inch of lift or something. I'm not sure. Don't come to me about coilovers because I know nothing about them. Well, I did that, and this is where it's sitting right now. The springs are pretty much kind of bunched up. I think I have it lifted up. Sadie, what are you doing? I think I have it lifted up a little bit, so it's not really sitting at ride height. It wasn't doing it. It's not working. I think when I, ordered these, I didn't really pay attention to the spring rate, which is really important. You guys want to really pay attention to the spring rate. I want to say these are 300 over 350 springs, which is way too soft. I'm about half as soft. I should have, I just talked to Jim on the phone. I should have like 500 over 600 or 600 over 600 springs. So I'm going to have to bring the skid steer back in here, take the bumper off, lift this truck back up all the way, like however high it took me to get these coilovers in, take the springs out, send them back. He's going to send me brand new springs, the 600 over 600 or 500 over 600 springs, and then we'll have to put the coilover back in, and then we'll be able to see how high this truck's going to sit because these springs are just way too soft. But that's where I'm at. I'm stuck until I get these coilovers out. The skid steer, unfortunately, is not here at the shop. So I'm going to have to figure out where it is, bring it back over here, and hopefully get these coilovers out and get these springs sent out this week so that way we can keep moving along. So you guys know that I just bought a couple other trucks, and you guys are like, why don't you finish one project before you do another? So I guess we'll go ahead and get the steering and sway bar for this truck. And you know where I'm going to get it because you guys are bugging me to finish this? We're going to get it from the dually. No fuel. Well, guys, I hate having to make this video. It's kind of embarrassing, actually, me having to make this video. You guys saw that I was trying to adjust the coilovers. Well, unfortunately, I have to pull the coilovers because when I ordered them last year, I knew absolutely nothing about coilovers. I watched a few videos, read a few articles or forums or whatever. You know, I wanted like a 7-inch lift, so they recommended 14-inch coilovers. You want to have it, you know, 50% of what the actual travel is for your lift height. So 14 inches, 7 inches of lift. So you have 7 inches down to travel, 7 inches up to travel. But I never really knew what pound spring rate to get for the truck. I like keeping it real with you guys. I'm about half of what I should be. So the coils that are on the truck right now, the top coil is 300 pounds and the bottom coil is 350. I called the owner of the coilover company and he said you need like 500 or 600 over 600. So 500 or 600 on the top coil and 600 pound on the bottom coil. So I'm half of what I should be. So the axle swap is going to get pushed even more because I have to pull these coilovers out, take the coils out, send them back to the company. They do free exchanges, which is pretty nice. Exchange them for bigger coils as in heavier pound spring rate, not 14-inch coilovers. I'm not going to get 16-inch or whatever. It's a spring rate of the pound. I have to get bigger or heavier duty springs because these clearly aren't going to work. But a good thing that comes out of this video is we got something super essential that we're going to need. So if you guys are doing a lift, I'm going to need a drop pitman arm, which Skyjacker hooked it up. I've had some of their products before. When I first started my channel, it was literally like one of the first videos I ever made. I put Skyjacker soft ride coils, 2.5 inch. So instead of putting the 2.5 inch block leveling kit, I got 2.5 inch lift soft ride coils. And I ran those for a long time. If you guys remember that, when I had my 33s, up until I got my 5.5 inch lift, that's what I was running. I was running the Skyjacker coils and I absolutely loved them. So they sent over their 6 to 8 inch drop pitman arm. So this is gonna work hopefully with my 7-inch lift. It's right in the middle of what this is. I've looked and looked online and pretty much Skyjacker is like the only one that makes, unless you can find a Chinese one. But Skyjacker is like the only one that makes a big drop pitman arm for Dodges like this. So I'm thankful that they sent this out. We will install it when we work back on this truck. But for now, I'm kind of in a bind until we get the skid steer back over here. I can pull these coils out, send them back in, get them exchanged, and then put them all back together. And hopefully we will be moving right along after we do that. Because I was ready to, install this once it came in. I was getting ready to put the sway bar in. I took it off the white dually. I was getting ready to pull the steering off of the white dually. We would have been ready to move this truck out of the shop. But now we have to wait even longer for me to send these coils in and get them exchanged. So guys, stay tuned. We have some videos coming up on the other second gen. I'll show you guys what you can look forward to on the other second gen right here. I forgot I had these. They're caster eliminator plates, so I won't have to worry about casters since the control arms are adjustable. But I forgot to powder them because I forgot I had them, so I threw them in the oven real quick. Those have probably about 10 more minutes worth of baking to do. But, man, pretty much just showed you guys the color of it, which I was going to show you guys the color of it anyway over here. But the new color for the other second gen, since we're doing the body swap, and it's going to be white, just like this truck, I went with snow cone white from Prismatic. You guys will see all of this powder coating and all this stuff, what I did in the video when I install it all. But we have the control arms, we have the track bar drop bracket, the track bar, the leveling kit, 3-inch leveling kit. And then I also make these on the website, my website. They are low profile shock mounts, shock tower deletes, whatever you want to call it. I have them on this truck as well, and I've made them for a couple other people. So if you guys want to order one and help support the channel, I'll do custom colors. It'll be a little bit more expensive because I'll have to order the powder. But if you want white or black, I believe I have them on the website for like 65 bucks. So that's pretty cheap compared to fleece, which they sell them for like 99, and they are raw. So if you guys want to help support the channel and you guys want a low profile shock mount or shock tower delete, whatever you want to call it, I make them out of 1/4 inch steel. So as you can see, I hand make them. I don't use a CNC, and each set is literally one of a kind because it's not just on a CNC cutting out the same shape every single time. Well, it's all going to be the same shape. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's custom made by me and powder coated pretty much by me. Unless I have a large amount that I need to get done, then I'll have Caitlin do it because I'll have to run the oven. But if it's just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, I can throw them in that small oven and I can powder coat it myself. But like I said, if you guys want to help support the channel, they're on my website, link down below. I really do appreciate it. It gives me something to do during the day while I'm not working on the trucks. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on the other 2nd gen. And hopefully we can get these coils out soon, send them back, and get them replaced. I might need to go a little bit higher. Hold up. The bolt's angled down. So that means we're picking up too much. Yeah, so maybe if you lower it a little bit. Doing it by yourself with it this high.
I know, right?
So, gotta send these coils back, the coils themselves, and get bigger pound rate or spring rate, pound, whatever. These are 350, these are 300. Need 600 on the bottom and either 500 or 600 on the top. So. Put it on jack stands and then we're good to go. Like what I was saying is that stop nut is blocking this coil from compressing even more. So I had to lift it up and this is what it turned out. Figured I would do the preload, which these are just way too soft. So it's not the right stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Sorry about the bad news, but that's just the way it goes. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and we will see you in the next one. Dippin' Diesel out.